600 megahertz and 6 gigahertz, it's a very important band for continue to have a big bandwidth for IMT 2030. If you know that in ITU, in the study groups, working parties, which is under ITUR sector, continue studying to have specification and standards to have new technologies like 6G in future, and they put a requirement. The most important requirement to have 6G in future, to have a big bandwidth in the mid-band. Right now, we do have bandwidth for mid-band is not that big. It's around 100 or 200 megahertz for each operator if required. But the requirement for next generation, which is 6G next generation, require big bandwidth. The study is showing that it is required either 200 megahertz continuous or 400 megahertz, and that is can be found in the 6 gigahertz right now. And of course, there is another agenda item coming in the next future WRC 27, which also will have more bandwidth and new allocation for frequency band for IMT, which is, you call it, mobile services. Any operators would like to start their services, the first things that they require and ask for it is this frequency. This is the most important thing. Frequency, it is the most important thing for any new services, any telecom provider like to start their services in the country. So the spectrum, if it's available, enough spectrum, the operator will be able to launch their infrastructure very well without having problems. And our role as a regulator, we always try to make sure that to have available spectrum, enough available spectrum, this is one. Second, to be free of interference. Now, that is not easy, such because these frequencies are to be used by different services. We are surrounding also by different countries. They have different services. So we need to work very hard together, collaboration between first the existing services or user, and then we have to work together also with neighboring countries in order to avoid such interference and cross-border interference coming from different countries. That is required to have a set of regulations, specification, with conditions on how to use this spectrum. And very good things that in UAE, TDRA already had set or developed number of regulation, number of policies to make sure that the best utilization of the frequencies in the UAE. Alhamdulillah, till now, or thank God, we can say that UAE has used almost all the IMT band. If I can say it, 700, 800, 900, all the bands being utilized in very efficient way, in very effective way by our operators. And that is because of our plan that we have put it at the beginning. When they started the TDRA, put it regulations, put it conditions, and our operators and stakeholders, they are cope up with that one. And right now, UAE become number one in mobile broadband penetration. And of course, the 5G coverage till now, we have reached in UAE 98.5% all over UAE or populated areas.